You heard that, right? Well, there is so much noise happening these past 2 days, and I have no chance to even record a video. It's excruciating. It's so annoying. Like, I understand that road work is necessary, but it's just bad timing, and I'm just annoyed at that. But I'm going to be recording this in the middle of all this road work, so I'm sorry if you hear a lot of background noise or anything of that. I just want to give you guys another video, and I really don't want to wait too long because I want to make a video as well, and I'm sure you guys want to watch the video, or hopefully you do. And this video is going to be about investing, but it's not necessarily going to be about what to invest in or in like stuff like that. I'm going to talk about whether or not you guys even enjoy investing or not, whether it's fun for you guys, or like if it's interesting to you at least. And I'm talking about this because I do see a lot of comments, whether it be on the Discord or in the YouTube chat comments, about what to invest in and what you should spend your money on. And while I don't mind answering those questions, I'm just wondering whether or not like some of you are just doing it for the purpose of just making money and not caring about what to like research and invest in, or maybe you just don't really know and you're just ignorant of like the market and you're just new to it and you don't know really what to do. And going off on my first point, like I don't care if you're just investing just for the sake of money. That's what a lot of people do, right? You just want to invest, you want to make that money, and that's it. Profit is profit, and you'll be happy either way. So it doesn't matter what method you use, whether it be like to ask other people what to invest in or to just do the research yourself. I don't really care personally that that's your objective. However, I do want to stress that when you're asking people like YouTubers or any sort of other person, they could be telling you information that could be used for just their personal gain, and that maybe the investment or anything like that is actually not a good idea to do. Like, you shouldn't just trust a random stranger right out of the blue and believe everything they say to be factual on what type of investment would be good. So always be skeptical about what others say, and that's why I highly advise you guys to do your own research, because you further make your own conclusive judgments there. And when you have your own strong opinion, then you can just stand by that instead of just listening to other people and just blindly following what they say, because that's never a good idea to do. Blindly following someone is just not smart, and you should be making your own decisions because you are your own person. And I set up my CSGO channel just for the purpose of establishing some sort of guide point for people who are unsure what to invest in or don't really know what to do when investing in CSGO items and putting their money in. I just want to help people. I don't want to give exact answers, and while some of the answers I do provide can be viable options to invest in, they're not always something that can work out in the future, because who knows what will happen. Maybe people actually don't like that certain item I talk about. So that's why mine is mainly more sort of a guide to explain the reasoning behind why I think some items are good the way they are, and you can use those judgments and reasoning to further find other items that can prove to be useful investments as well. So this is where actually being interested in investing and liking it really comes into play, because when you're actually interested in something and you want to know more about it, then you're going to take your time to research, you're going to make careful decisions, and you're actually going to learn from past mistakes and potentially even grow as a person and be more knowledgeable in that field. And this field is CSGO investing. You're going to be more knowledgeable if you're more interested in it actually investing. And when you take the time to learn about some reasonings and judgments, and also taking research to see what type of items work and what type of items don't work when making and having profits, then you'll learn and you'll grow. It's always nice to have someone you can lean on, and someone who is kind of knowledgeable or have decent like understanding of what to do. Like myself, I think I'm not that knowledgeable. I have some knowledge. I think I'm decent at investing, but I'm not certainly the best. But there are certainly times where you want to be ahead of the curve and you want to be the first one to actually find an item that is relatively cheap, and you can potentially make a huge amount of profit based on that item that no one is really talking about or really has heard of, right? Because when more people are talking about it, then the window of opportunity to make a profit on that certain item will certainly decrease. This also applies to trade-up contracts, right? Because when someone has like a really profitable trade-up contract that no one even knows of, and they did it by themselves, then they can just capitalize on that. But when someone talks about it, someone influential and someone popular who has eyes on them, then all those people watching those videos will just jump on that bandwagon, and that trade-up contract will quickly become not profitable anymore. So that's why I mainly want to be like a guide point, not to give like direct answers. But I know that a lot of the videos I do have can be very direct and just point out a lot of items that you can just invest in to make a safe profit. There are still tons and tons of other items that I never really talked about or ever really cover. So you guys can take my information, take my reasoning and judgments, and you can use that to your advantage and find other items that no one is really covering, and you can use that to further increase your profit margins when you buy them. And being able to do it on your own, having that feeling of achievement and being like proud of having a successful investment that you learned from yourself is something that really can motivate you and make you want to just further learn more and independently do. This will make you stand out from the people who are not willing to learn more and just want to find answers easily, and that will help you when making more money as well. Now granted, I'll always be available to talk, whether it be in the YouTube comments or a Discord talk. I'll be down to give my advice and my information about what sort of items you are willing to invest in, or if you need any help in CSGO investing, right? But there will be times where I won't be available. There will be times where I'll have delayed responses, and maybe some of you are just looking to just invest now and not later, and you need the information right now. So that's why I really suggest to do your own research and make your own decisions. So some resources that can help you with further improving your investing game is to always look at some news outlets, whether it be like hltv.org or like Deserto. These are some places that you can find up-to-date news on like certain pro teams and all that stuff. And when something happens to a certain team, let's say what recently happened, MIBR for Taco and Dead, they've been removed from the team, and then Fallen also said that he was going to step down. This would cause a potential and most likely hype in buying the MIBR stickers, right? Because you're probably not going to see them anymore since they've been removed, and I don't think it's likely that the MIBR brand will even stay based on all this information. You can also look at the price trends on any item on the Steam market, so you can see what type of trajectory they are going towards, whether it be on a downwards or upwards trajectory. You can use that to your advantage and make some careful inferences on what you think will happen to that certain item, whether it be a good investment moving forward. And as always, you can watch these videos. I think they're really helpful, and I give my opinion and my reasonings as to why some items are useful and can be good investments, and you can learn from that and also make your own decisions based on what I say as well. Sorry that this video wasn't really like talking about some certain investments and items to invest in at the moment. I just wanted to just talk about this, and it might have been like more of a rant, I guess, but I hope you found something interesting from this, and hopefully you can learn more about investing on your own and making your own decisions so you can hopefully make more profit, because in the end, that's what investing is. It's all about making money, and that's important to living, right? Yeah. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. They're both free, and you can always undo it if you want to. Sorry about not uploading more frequently. I do have classes at the moment, so that is getting like more of my attention, partially, I guess. And I'm lazy, so that probably is the main reason why I'm not uploading as much. I also have a Twitter and a Discord if you're interested in following or joining those, so links will also be down in the description below. But that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm PotatoPikachu signing out. Peace.